I'm Stacy Tilney, and the Salem Witch Museum opened in 1971, prior to which, if you were a general tourist who wanted to learn about the witch trials, there really wasn't a place for you to look and learn. So visitors who come to the Salem Witch Museum would see two presentations, the first of which talks about the witch trials. It's a short period of history, so we give a quick overview. In the second exhibit, we talk about the evolution of the perception of witches through time. So what were people thinking about in terms of their definition of witchcraft in Puritan New England compared to what people believe witches are in modern society? So a visitor can expect to spend about an hour in our museum from beginning to end. And in addition to learning about the witch trials, you can do a lot of further exploration from here, talking to our staff to find out what other things in Salem you can visit.
My name is Alyssa Alcowader. I am the assistant to the Director of Development here, have been a tour guide in the past. Here at the House of the Seven Gables, the most asked question is probably, why is this important? It's the oldest wooden frame mansion in New England. Just the fact that it is an existing first period structure is fascinating. It's a 346-year-old sea captain's mansion. What makes it more recognizable to people today is the association with Nathaniel Hawthorne. He actually used the house as a setting for his novel, The House of the Seven Gables. That's why we know it as the House of the Seven Gables. He never actually lived here, but his cousin lived here. He would visit her, and that's how he kind of got the idea to set his story in this house. It was started as a nonprofit, actually by Caroline Emerton in 1910. She purchased the house and restored it and opened it up for tours because it was fascinating to tourists, but she used the money that she made selling tickets to tours of the house to fund settlement work for the new immigrants to the Salem area. And we've carried that tradition on for over 100 years. To this day, we still use our profits to fund educational enrichment programs for the underserved children of immigrant families. So we're kind of a dual mission of education and preservation.
My name is Steve. I work with Cry Innocent, which is the History Alive group here in Salem. And the show that basically is happening around us is Cry Innocent, the trial of Bridget Bishop.
10 minutes before every show, we do a town news to give sort of a day in the life view of what things would have been like in Salem at that time. We do all this news, things that actually were happening around the time.
So what we do is we come here to this town hall, and we like to do what I guess the closest way to describe is a reenactment of the trial of Bridget Bishop.
And then that culminates in an arrest where Bridget Bishop is arrested and she's dragged down the street to the old town hall where the show takes place.
When you come to Salem, it's really easy to sort of look in on what's happening from the outside. You don't get a chance to truly experience what it would have been like to be a Puritan. So what we do is we try to ask the audience to come in, they sit here, they get a chance to vote, they get a chance to cross-examine people who would have testified against her, and then that gives the chance at the end to vote and see if you can really put yourself in a Puritan mindset and see what it would have been like to be part of the hysteria of 1692.